Once, a young boy approached Gautama Buddha and said, "Buddha, why do I have so many impure thoughts? My mind often wanders to erotic ideas, and I feel like I waste so much time and energy on them. I can't find peace, and I'm constantly drawn to the opposite gender." Buddha smiled and asked, "Do you know what eroticism is?" The boy replied, "Buddha, I don't fully understand what it means, but I know it's something bad." Buddha responded, "First, you must understand that nothing within us is inherently bad. Everything has a purpose in our lives. Lust is a feeling that arises from a sense of lack, which then makes us seek out what we think we need. For example, if someone lacks money, they will develop a strong desire for it. Lust, therefore, is simply a feeling of need. When this need is physical, we call it eroticism." The boy asked, "Buddha, I understand what eroticism is now, but where does it come from? How does it arise in us?" Buddha explained, "Eroticism doesn't come from anywhere. It is naturally present within us. It must be there because it is essential for the continuation of mankind. But people have started to view eroticism in the wrong way, trying to suppress it. Eroticism itself is not wrong, but letting it control your life is. It's wrong to obsess over it, to make it the sole focus of your life." Buddha then asked, "Do you think animals also experience eroticism?" The boy answered, "Yes, Buddha. Animals too must pass on their lineage." Buddha continued, "Then why don't we criticize animals for their eroticism?" The boy said, "I don't know, Buddha. Please tell me." Buddha replied, "Because animals use their eroticism solely for reproduction, not for pleasure. Nature has not given them the ability to overthink and make lust the center of their happiness. But we humans, with our capacity to think, have turned everything into a source of pleasure, including eroticism. This is why human eroticism can become problematic." The boy asked, "Buddha, why does this eroticism dominate our thoughts? What causes it to become uncontrollable?" Buddha answered, "There are 4 main reasons for this. The first is not having a meaningful purpose in life. Do you notice that impure thoughts don't come to your mind when you're busy with something important?" The boy nodded. "Yes, Buddha. When I am focused on something, these thoughts don't appear." Buddha said, "Our mind can only focus on one thing at a time. If you have a clear, strong goal in life and are fully dedicated to it, there won't be room for these excessive thoughts. Even if such thoughts arise, your focus on your goal will easily push them aside, but the real problem is that most people lack a strong, clear goal." Buddha continued, "The second reason for uncontrolled eroticism is that society tries to suppress it by labeling it as wrong. Society often views eroticism with suspicion because we fail to accept our reproductive organs as we do other parts of our body. Our reproductive organs are just like our hands, feet, or mouth. They serve a purpose. But we've made them mysterious, and anything mysterious attracts attention. As a result, people unknowingly feel drawn to eroticism." Buddha added, "When we try to suppress a thought, it only grows stronger. If I tell you not to think about a mango, what's the first image that comes to your mind?" The boy replied, "Buddha, the first image was a mango." "Exactly," Buddha said. "When we try to forcefully suppress impure thoughts, they become more persistent, so don't try to suppress your thoughts." The boy nodded in agreement, saying, "Yes, Buddha, I have experienced this myself." Buddha continued, "The third reason for the dominance of eroticism is our lack of awareness of our thoughts. We don't pay attention to how our thoughts form and develop. When we think about one thing, our mind often creates a chain of related thoughts, leading us down a path where we lose control. This is how impure thoughts work. If we become aware of our thoughts and how they form, we can stop this chain reaction before it begins. The fourth reason," Buddha said, "is the influence of others. Sometimes eroticism isn't dominant within us, but being around others who have such thoughts can influence us." The boy acknowledged, "Yes, Buddha, I've felt this too." Buddha advised, "It's important to avoid those with impure thoughts and influences." The boy then asked, "Buddha, I understand how eroticism can dominate, but how can I prevent it from doing so?" Buddha explained, "You must understand that the energy of eroticism cannot be stopped. It can only be transformed. There are 2 ways to transform this energy: love and meditation. When we experience true love, the energy of eroticism turns into happiness. But many mistake physical attraction for love, which drains energy rather than transforming it. The most effective way to transform this energy is through meditation. Meditation allows you to connect with the center of bliss within you, making all worldly pleasures seem insignificant. The boy asked, "Buddha, where should I begin with meditation?" Buddha replied, "Start by spending time alone with yourself. The more you get to know yourself, the smaller material pleasures will seem to you. Eventually, you'll reach a point where impure thoughts stop arising in your mind, even without your effort." Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life, Buddha concluded. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and please share this with someone you care about. Remember, climb higher and aim higher.